you go, peeps. Yeah, welcome back to Snail TV. So I'm going to be doing the nitrous kit on the Hayabusa. I'm just going to show you how I'll do the stuff and what I'm going to do. So the kit that I got from Derek, good mate of mine. Yeah, it was pretty much just a single fogger, pretty much. So I'm not sort of liking that because this is I'm still using the ITBs. So ITB is the individual throttle bodies. So we've got 4 ports there that yeah, that we need to obviously get into. So I'm just thinking that it's going to be obviously going to work out a lot, obviously more expensive, but obviously the distribution and outcome of doing a direct port, obviously it looks a lot better as well, but yeah, the outcome is a lot better and a lot easier to tune as well, because just in case if we are shooting it in for, say, let me show you. All right, so that's don't worry about, I'm cleaning up stuff at the moment. All right, so that's my you call it a plenum or whatever you want to call it, intake pipe, because yeah, so if I want to shoot it in here, like I don't have a place exactly where to shoot it. So for, say, if I shoot it here, then you know what 2000, you know, or how many psi I can get out of these bottles does. It's just gonna shoot all the way, pretty much. These are gonna get some, but the number 4 cylinder is going to be loaded with nitrous. And because I haven't got EGTs, I'm not going to know how much exactly is going in to that one. So it's easier to directly displace 4 nozzles in each. Obviously put the jet down a bit smaller, but yeah, bring them in each one. And then, yeah, obviously when the hit goes, all 4 get exactly the same amount. That there is what I like to do, because then you just have a fuel map for that. And when I do the computer, that will get it, yeah, displacing in that. So I'm liking the direct port, just like I done on the Roll Racer, a lot better. So what I've come up with. Okay, so I'm cleaning up some stuff now. So what I'm thinking, I'll just quickly pop this on now. Right. Oh, I just want to make it stay there, that's all. Something like that. We'll get it in a second. Alright, so what I'm thinking is I've knocked up a little bracket. Alright, that's aluminium. Alright. Unfortunately, I've got a weld on it. It's all good though. Alright. And I did have that. It was a 6 kit, it was a 6 outlet. That will come on the kit that I got for the Roll Racer. Now I welded up the bottom 2. So that did have 3 on each side. So I welded up the bottom 2, 1 on each side, and actually welded it to this bung here. So I'll show you this fitting. Alright, so I actually welded the fitting on it, so then it comes straight off of the, yep, so straight off of the solenoid and straight into the block, and then out it goes. Alright, so alright, what's what I've come up with. So made that little aluminium bracket. Alright, and I'm going to weld it on like that. Alright, so like that. And then because it's going to be like that, let me hold this. I'm going to have the nitrous lines in the throttle body. Yep. Up here. And then it's going to be like that. Alright, so what we need to do. Number 1 is obviously we're going to weld that on. And number 2 is, there's your fogger. All right, this is dry, so not water, not fuel is going in these as well. This is just nitrous. So 4 nitrous sprayers going straight in. We up the fuel with the computer. All right. So as soon as I hit the button, nitrous button, that also sends a signal to the computer to change over to map 2, which is the nitrous, and it adds on more fuel. All right. So cut these. Not actually sure exactly what they were for. Not sure. I'm not using them now. All right. So it's got a bit of meat there though. So cut them off and drill and tap 1/8 NTP into there. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Straight into there. You can see how far it's going to go into there. All right. And straight into the throttle body. And then once it's opened, does that noise. All right. Wicked sound effects. All right. So that's what we're up to. So let's let's get both done anyway. So let's get it welded on here. I'm just going to quickly touch it up for now. If I burn a bit of paint, and we'll repaint this later. As I said, everything's I'm upgrading everything, and then I'll pull everything down again and respray everything, because we're always adding and modifying stuff. So let's get that done. And well, that welded on, so that can get mounted. I'm also going to probably paint everything black. All right, so I might even want to paint the solenoid black, just so it's, you know, it's a bit stealth there. I know people are going to see the lines, but it looks cool. All right, and let's get these drill and tapped. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut these off. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's do it. Alright peeps, so as you can see by the video, I've done it twice. That's because going straight has actually at that spot, it's the only spot I could go, because that's where the unfortunately the cup goes up against it, so I've only got the middle to work with. I don't have anywhere else. So if I was going straight, if I went straight down, The throttle blades hit it. I did have a feeling it might, but I didn't think it was going to be that much. But yeah, it turns out that it hit it. So there was no yeah, couldn't touch anything else. I still had to go in the same spot. But all I've done now was just giving them a little bit more angle. So I've re-welded the holes up and re-tapped them out just to go on an angle instead. Alright, so as you can see, they're on an angle. And yeah, and it's fine. It's all good. It misses the throttle blade. Alright, so plenty of clearance on the throttle blade now. And yeah, squirts just above the throttle blade. So that's awesome. I'll adjust the stopper to that. And yeah, everything else is was awesome. So all four have all been drilled out now. They are tad little different angles because that's just where the plates were. But that's cool though. They're all shooting exactly the same angle on the side though, so that's alright. So everything else come up pretty nice. All I have to do is just clean up everything now. It's past my my power tool curfew, unfortunately, so I have to yeah, pack up and because I need some air now, and I need to clean up everything around here. So yeah, I thought I would just show you how I'm mounting that, and I'll show you this part as well. So that's all done as well, as you can see, guys. That's come up really well. So you got your four port block there, and yeah, they'll go to whatever cylinder that goes to. So just got to put power in, well, the trigger and earth to that, and yeah, that's come up really well. As I said, I'll just quickly clean up. I'll quickly repaint that a little bit there. I'll actually paint the solenoid as well and the block black, just so then it just doesn't stand out like that. So that's a bit of an ugly solenoid as well. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So pretty much nitrous is all done. I've got the bottle brackets here ready to go on as well. And we just have to run lines and purge at the front. So we just need to mount that solenoid at the front there somewhere. We'll go through it wherever. So yeah, everything else has come up well. I'm really happy with it, and I'm happy with how everything else has come out. So let's yeah, tomorrow I'll come home and I'll clean everything up here around here. I'm just waiting on my valve springs to come in so I can put the header back. And yes, waiting on the valve springs. I'll do another episode on the valve springs, finish up the head, and yeah, do it, put it back on the head there on the block, and yeah, we'll start her up during the week, I reckon. If we can get these valve springs, that'll be awesome. I cannot wait. How this thing sounds now. It is going to be yeah, it's going to be awesome. So yeah, that's I'll leave it on that note, guys. So everything's going well. So nitrous, obviously direct port now, nitrous on the booster, and yeah, everything else has gone really well. So yeah, on that note, I'll leave it on that. So thank you very much, obviously, for watching right now, and obviously don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next episode. See you, peeps.